Talk about something I know some of you have been feeling, but maybe haven't named it yet. Rap fatigue. Yeah, that moment when the bars stop hitting, the flexes fell flat, and you scrolling past yet another freestyle like, I like this artist, but I'm good. It's not just the mature heads like Willie D. It's the generation in the moment that has rap fatigue. Rap fatigue isn't about hating rap or hip hop. It's about being oversaturated. It's when the genre you love start feeling like background noise. The metaphors recycled, the beats algorithmic, the energy manufactured. Not to mention the portrayal of the black image. Baby mamas lay on your back for money and life is a party. So remove all of your ops. It's like eating your favorite meal every day until you can't taste it anymore. It's all the same. The beat, story, the whole aesthetics, no originality. People who are not immersed in our culture are still aware of the impact that celebrities from specific genres have on it. This has developed a narrative that may have painted a community's gold with a superficial brush. There was a time when every artist carved out their own unique path. We had a diverse range of rap energy that focused on themes like overcoming heartbreak, navigating crushes, and expressing your swag rather than the material possessions. Indeed, we had our Kaya and Lil Kim, each with different distinct styles and sounds. So let's hear from what Willie D.
All over social media, fans are complaining about rap fatigue. Yeah, fam, that's a thing. People are saying we are tired of this music. They are trash. Yeah, fam. Did you know for the first time since 1990, no hip hop song was included in Billboard's Top 40. Not one single hip hop song.
I don't even listen to today's rap and today's hip hop. Like I don't listen to none of that. I mean, like that's all it is. But he calling it rap fatigue.
Unquote streaming culture turned rap into fast fashion. Drop a single, chase a trend, rinse, repeat. But where's the soul? Where's the authenticity? Is it algorithmic sameness? Ever notice how every beat sounds like it was made in the same basement with the same 808 pack?
Let's start with too much of the same sound. A lot of mainstream music blends into one lane. Same beat, same flow, same topics. When everything starts to sound the same, there's no excitement. So eventually, people get burned out.
I used to be a big fan of drill rap and mumble rap, but bro, I'm tired. I'm so glad this shit is coming to an end. The main reason I got tired of it, bro, cause all Louisiana rappers sound the same. And if you know I'm from Louisiana, gang, they don't do nothing but talking about smoking they ops that they don't have and some other shit that they don't live. And then niggas in Louisiana wonder why they don't blow, bro. The reason y'all don't blow, gang, cause it's 100 more rappers that sound just like you. 100 more rappers that talk just like you. If I was a rapper from Louisiana, bro, I would not get on this bitch trying to sound like nobody else because automatically, since I'm not rapping about the shit they talking about, I'ma stand out. But they don't be thinking like that. Then rapping about that type of music, bro, people don't even realize the type of influence that really have on the younger folks. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired.
and not to mention the lyrics and delivery. The beauty of rap lies in the ability to evolve and adapt, constantly reinventing itself while staying true to its roots. You would have thought that the new voices would bring fresh perspectives and authenticity, but they don't capture the essence of the genre. We got rappers chasing virality and social media instead of pouring into their art.
Originality. Less originality. Fewer identities. That was a time when every region, every crew had their own thing. You could listen to a beat and you knew what artist that beat belonged to. You could listen to this is how diverse the music was. You could listen to a beat and you could say, that's a Ghetto Boys beat. That's a pop beat. That's a Salt and Pepper beat. That's a Tribe Called Quest beat. That's a Nas beat. That's a, Public, you know what I mean? You could do that. Not anymore. Because all of it sounds like one long ass record. All of it sounds like one long record.
Rap used to be therapy. Now it's a treadmill, and for fans, it's exhausting. You want to feel something, not just nod your head. You want storytelling, not just stunting. Our safe rap space has been infiltrated with mumbling and moral suggestions. Now, I read somewhere where rap shifts from political commentary to more personal things can be attributed to several key factors. One, as hip hop became more mainstream, the industry commercializations led to a focus on content that appealed to a broader, often less politically engaged audience. Record labels under pressure to maximize profit pushed for a safer, more marketable message, which led many artists to focus on themes like success, luxury, and personal experiences rather than government or societal critique. Alongside this, the rise of censorship and
Same time.
About rap fatigue, y'all. Let's get it.
Hey, rap music does not hit the same. Let's talk about it. So here I am in my 20s and I've noticed that I really don't reach out to the rap genre anymore. I really don't like to listen to it as much because it spreads so much negativity. Most of the music now, it just be talking about drugs, girls and doing crazy stuff that I don't agree with. You know what I mean? I don't agree with shooting people and robbing people and all this crazy stuff. You know what I mean? So if I don't align with this music, why am I rapping about it? Why am I, rapping along with these people and I don't agree with any of the things that they're saying? Now, you can't tell me that after a while of listening to this type of music that it wouldn't affect you. I'm not saying you immediately gonna go and slide on somebody or you gonna do some crazy, but it's definitely gonna, affect your mental. Nowadays, I find myself listening to music that's gonna make me happy, listening to music that's gonna uplift me, or listening to music that just puts me in a generally good mood. You know what I mean? I don't want to listen to nothing that's gonna, weigh down on my spirit, nothing that's gonna make me sad, nothing that's gonna make me feel weird, you know what I mean? Or nothing that I don't align with.
This dude said exactly what people been whispering about for over a decade. Hip hop isn't giving them new emotions. It's just new packaging. He said the gangster stuff is repetitive and the conscious stuff is just as repetitive, just in a different outfit. And you know what? He right. He said conscious rap, the artists talking about racism, systems, oppression, they're not even wrong. It's just that fans have heard the same message for 20, 30, 40 years. And now what used to feel revolutionary feels like a rewrite of a rewrite of a rewrite, not because the message isn't important, but because the delivery hasn't evolved. Then he talked about Jay-Z's verse on God Did. He said it was fire. Delivery, balls, swagger, but the message was the same. I was poor, then I got rich, and I'm more successful than any of these other guys. And that right there is the thesis of this whole hip-hop midlife crisis. It's not that the artists aren't talented, it's just that the topics are on a loop. The rags to riches story used to inspire us, but after you hear 1,000 rags to riches story, your spirit builds tolerance. Just like music can get overplayed, so can a narrative. And hip hop has been overplaying the same narratives for decades. The problem isn't the artist. The problem is the industry keeps pushing only one type of story.
self-censorship within the music industry also made artists wary of controversial political content As rap global reach expand, international issues begin to overshadow the specific, localized political struggles that once defined the general, shifting the focus away from directly challenging government systems. Social media also allowed artists to express political opinions outside their music, leading to less need for political statements within their song. A sense of political fatigue and disillusionment with unchanging systems may have contributed to a decline in outspoken political messaging within rap. There are still artists like Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole who continue to address political and social issues in their music, albeit often in more subtle or nuanced ways. Now, I found this perspective to be intriguing when discussing the suggestion of violence within rap community.
To the building of privately owned prisons, and that our positions of influence in the music industry would actually impact the profitability of these investments. Then he says, I remember many of us in the group immediately looking at each other in awe and confusion. At the same time, I didn't know what a private prison was, but I wasn't the only one. Sure enough, someone asked what these prisons were and what any of this had to do with music. We were told that these prisons were built by privately owned companies who receive funding from the government based on the number of inmates. The more inmates, the more the government would pay these prisons. It was also made clear to us that since these prisons are privately owned, as they become publicly traded, we'd be able to buy shares. Most of us were taken back by this. Again, a couple of people asked what this had to do with us. At this point, my industry colleague who had first opened the meeting took the floor again and answered our questions. He told us that since our employees had become silent investors in this prison business, it was now in their interest to make sure that these prisons remain filled. Our job would be to help make this happen by making music which promotes criminal behavior, rap being the music of choice. He assured us that this would be a great situation for us because rap music was becoming an increasingly profitable market for our companies, and as employees, we also be able to buy stocks in these prisons. Immediately, silence came over the room. You could have heard a pin drop. I remember looking around to make sure I wasn't dreaming and saw half of the people with dropped jaws. My daze was interrupted when someone shouted, "Is this a fucking joke?" At this point, things became chaotic.
Right.
Two of the men who were part of the unfamiliar group grabbed the man who shouted and attempted to remove him from the house.
Well, bitch, I swing on pedestrian. That's a civilian. And I'm worth $250,000 times 5. That's 1.25 on the Lone Star Drive. And now I'm in the Shark Tank. Rap game Tom Hanks. I swing Gulf Bank. I swing in 47. I pack a Mac 11. We at 7-Eleven. We in the after store. Low end aftermost.
Has everything that need to be expressed in the rap genre has already been addressed? Not quite. There are still social issues, emotional issues, and struggles, and the authenticity tied to the realities of their lives. Now, it's okay if you are an A student born in the suburbs. Many have that experience too. Hip hop has always been a mirror of reflecting society's truth, struggles, and triumphs that still needs a voice to amplify them. It's a drama born from resilience and creativity, and there's no shortage of stories to tell. There will always be something meaningful to contribute to this genre. Think about the power of storytelling in rap. It can heal, inspire, and unify. When artists are deep into their experiences, they create art that resonates on a personal and universal level.
Rap beef fatigue. After the Compton versus Canada showdown, I just don't have it in me anymore. I can't keep up with the tweets. I can't keep up with the allegations, allegedly. The timeline falling apart and the world falling apart simultaneously just feels like too much to bear. Either kiss and make up or duke it out. Either way, I don't care.
So y'all know I'm not going to leave you hanging. What are we going to do with rap fatigue? We slow down. We curate. We revisit the albums that made us feel some type of good way. Support artists who provide authenticity and inspiration, while also challenging those who question the values of the rap community. Black, community. Artists who celebrate positive messages in their lyricism, not just lifestyle. Don't misunderstand me. Money and that S word and violence are indeed significant issues. However, much of the genre focuses on the act itself rather than addressing the problems that arise from engaging in such behavior.
So they took away the struggle piece. And that struggle is one of the things that used to connect people to hip hop more than anything, because hip hop came from the struggle. It came from the mud. And now it's no longer about that. If you hear somebody talking about the struggle, they're talking about the mud, they're glorifying it. And that was one thing that you would seldom find in hip hop back in the early days. People glorifying coming from the mud. You know, we talked about the chopper and the trunk, but we also told you about the time that you would get if you got caught with that chopper in the trunk. That's the difference. See? You got some people glorify, and then some people simply, document, discuss.
And maybe, just maybe, let silence be the part of the rhythm. No, but for real, try other genres. Not to dismiss rap altogether, because there are some great artists and songs that are not promoted by record labels and promotes positivity.
Pussy, my pussy, my pussy. I fuck on the couch, I fuck on the stairs, I fuck on the couch, I fuck on the stairs, I fuck over here, I fuck over there, I fuck anyone, I fuck anywhere, I fuck in the chair, I fuck in the crowd, I fuck while they.
Yo. What song you listening to?
Song 100 by Dean Blood.
If you're feeling rap fatigue, you're not alone. So it's okay to take a break, because when the beat finally drops again and it's real, you'll feel it. Until then, protect your ears, protect your spirit, and keep your playlist sacred. Okay, that's it. And thank you for watching, fam. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. The drama never sleeps, and neither do we. Catch you in the next one, and bye for now.